Hey, I'm Sydney Faith. I'm a young adult author, and today I'm talking about Preptober. If you guys didn't know, my book, The Delinquent Crown, actually came out on September 9th, and there's going to be a flash sale this upcoming Saturday, October 5th, where the ebook is going to be available for a lower price. So if you guys want to read it, then go ahead and check out the link down below. And you guys can actually read the first 4 chapters for free on my website, sydneyfaith.com. So if you guys haven't heard of NaNoWriMo or Preptober before, NaNoWriMo is the month of November where a bunch of authors decide that they're going to try and write 50,000 words of a book or a 50,000 word book in the month of November. So Preptober is the month of October that you spend preparing for NaNoWriMo. So I have kind of tried Nano a couple of times, I think 2 or 3 times in the past, and I never actually fully committed to doing it, and I never even got close to winning. I think 20,000 words was the most that I got on that second year that I tried it. So I've got a bunch of things that I'm planning on doing in October that will help me give me the best head start I can for November so that I can hopefully win Nano this year. So the project I'm going to be working on during Nano this year is Alexia Legends Book 2. So right now I already have a skeletal outline, I know every single big plot twist, how they kind of figure out mysteries, what clues they get at what time, and what the big finale is, and the twists and endings, of course. And I got all that down. It's just a lot of the middle scenes that I haven't figured out yet, how all the in-between scenes connect each scene to the next. So I am going to try and have a complete finished outline by November 1st, but I'm not going to be totally stressed if there's still a few scenes that are missing, because I know there's going to be parts that I will get to the middle of the second act and be like, oh my god, I need this scene in here now, I just thought of it and it's really awesome and I gotta add it and blah blah blah. I'm mostly a plotter, but occasionally I just think of a scene and I try it out and see how it works, and sometimes it works out and sometimes I just waste a whole bunch of time. So looking at my outline so far, I'm really excited to write this book. I've had the ideas for where this book will go and the subsequent books in the series will go since I started writing Delinquent Crown. So all the little ideas and scenes that I've had floating around my head since the beginning of Delinquent Crown basically are finally getting to be in the light of day, and I get to write them, and that's just really exciting for me because some of these scenes I'm really excited about, and especially some of the characters. There's a couple characters that I'm really excited to write for. Archer especially being one of them. You guys, if you read the Delinquent Crown, you met him right at the end of the book, and I'm just so excited to write for him. He's just, I don't know, he's one of my favorite characters already. Okay, they're all my favorite characters, but writing for Archer I feel is going to be especially fun. Character sheets are the really big thing that I need to finish for this book, for this story, because things have definitely changed with some of my characters from the first book to the second book, obviously. Another thing that I'm doing is a word count tracker. I'm just using Excel. Here's kind of what it looks like. I'll just pop up a photo of it. So here's what my word count tracker Excel sheet looks like. You can see I have the dates on one side, then I have my total word count, and then I have that word count for that day. And then the other column is empty. It just says goal, and each day I'll just fill in what my goal is for that day. Another thing that I'm doing with my outline is not only having a Word doc with my entire outline, every scene gets its own title, and every scene has 5 to 10 bullet points of all the things that are important that happen in that scene. But then also I have an Excel sheet, which is my mini outline. You'll have the scene code, the scene name, the scene setting, and then I have this really awesome little checkboxy side looking thing. So each of the letters at the top of that row represent a character. And then all I did was a quick conditional formatting to whenever I put a period into a box, it will fill it with dark blue, so that when I'm looking at a scene at a glance, I can see which characters are in what scenes. And that just really helps me to keep track of where everyone is. Because I have a lot of moving parts to the scenes comparatively to Delinquent Crown just followed one storyline. You just followed Miri and Nick the entire time. So with this book, they're not always together. They're doing separate things. That's why I have the scene codes to help me out, because otherwise I'd be totally lost. So I'm going to try really, really hard to get to 20K before Nano starts, because if I get 50K done in November and I get 20K done before then by the end of Nano, I'll have 70K, which my estimation for draft 1 of this book is 70 to 80K. So I'll have almost a completed first draft by the end of Nano if I win Nano. So I pretty much have not been writing at all lately. Since I finished Delinquent Crown, pretty much the only thing I've written is Age of the Gods, which is a short story from the world of Alexia, which you can read for free on my website, sydneyfaith.com/product/Age of the Gods. I'll leave a link down below. My writing habit has just gone down the drain. So to work back up towards it, I've been giving myself a daily goal of writing, and each day, so I started with, I think 150 words or 100 words, and then I take that times 1.5, and that's my next day. And then I take that times 1.5, and that's for my next. I'm gonna try and get 3 days of writing to that goal, and then move on to the next bracket, the next goal bracket. And so by the time I'm done, I should be able to write 1,500 words in a day again, which is about, actually need to be at 1,660 for Nano. If I get to the end of my goal, I'll be writing 1,500 a day, which is just about right where I need to be for Nano. So if I can get myself into that habit, I can make it easier on myself to already be writing that much every day. So my 3 big Preptober goals, the things that I want to get done in October so that I'll be ready for Nano to give myself the best chance at winning are 1, have a complete finished outline. 2, have 20K drafted before Nano starts. And 3, be able to write 1,600 words a day. If any of you guys are doing Nano this year, please let me know down below and tell me one thing that you're doing to prep for Nano this year. I would really be interested in hearing that. If you'd like to learn more about my young adult fantasy adventure, The Delinquent Grind, you can click the link down below this video to check it out. You can follow me on Instagram at SidFaithAuthor. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel so I can make more like it. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!